Coming up right now, it is the latest mid-air battle caught on camera. The ridiculous reason one passenger lost his cool.
Also coming up, is love really blind? A new dating app hopes to define a new matchmaking trend.
A little bit later on, there's a rumor out that says Kelly Clarkson is done with daytime TV after a mysterious absence from her popular show.
Say it isn't so.
We might just have to.
Daily Flash starts right now.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
I am Mitch English. Kids, this is Daily Flash.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too shabby.
We have matching watch bands.
You know, hey, check that. I just noticed that. How about that?
Twinsies.
We're the, what is the Wonder Twins?
Wonder
the
Twins.
Wonder Twins.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
got righteous gemstones.
Orange is the color. Sweet baby James sitting out there with the kids, who's got his orange shoes and
know,
orange
right?
hat on. Man, you look good.
You know what? I've been looking at gemstones all weekend, so you know, Baby Billy is in my heart.
Baby Billy Freeman. Our version of Baby Billy Freeman is to my right. His name's Matt Doolittle.
Man, I wish I had his teeth. I wish I had his teeth, his
Man.
wardrobe. I want the whole thing. I want the
Billy
whole
Bible
thing.
Bumps.
Yeah.
And of course, you can check out all the stuff Sweet Baby James is putting online at our website, dailyflashshow.com. You find all the links to our fantastic social medias, including our YouTube, where I have my own little Hootenanny of a Shindig
Hootenanny.
preview, a review.
I got to tell you, it's always something interesting on Sunday nights because you watch, now you can't no longer, or you'll be able to do unless you watch the repeats, is White Lotus followed by Righteous Gemstone, and you get
Yes.
Walton Coggins
Coggins.
as this one character so deep and so troubled, and then he goes and he turns into Baby Billy,
Yeah.
and it is the most insane. That guy has so much range.
I gotta
love
give
him.
that show a second try. I tried to watch it, the Gemstones.
Yeah, okay.
And I couldn't quite get into it, but I need a new show to watch.
It's ridiculous.
The
right?
problem with that show is it's so relatable to a lot of us that grew up in like the South. and know
Okay. I
the- like
that's
I
what it
know
is.
like
Is that
five,
it? You
like
know.
every character on there. I'm like, yeah, I know them. And John Goodman reminds me of my dad. Like you know when
Okay.
he's out there fishing on the boat, that would have been my dad if he'd gotten a divorce.
it's inappropriate.
This season. Oh God.
And little treats for the ladies. How about that?
Oh, well, treats for the ladies. That might be
I
it.
say little treats.
We need to get some Walton Coggins goggle glasses.
You know what?
Those
We
are real
should.
too. They're like
Oh, for
$150.
real? All right, let's get some.
That guy is everywhere.
And he should be because
Yeah.
he's paid his dues.
Terrific.
He was also in a movie with Samuel L. Jackson, where Samuel L. Jackson played this old man, and then he all of a sudden gets his memory back, and he can remember all these things. And Walter Coggins was this like very serious role the entire time, and it's so weird to see him doing that, but it just shows you how much range he has.
Yeah, in fact, he was not the first choice for season 3 White Lotus. Did you know that?
I think yes. I can't remember who. Woody Harrelson.
Woody
right?
Harrelson.
Was it you telling
yes,
me that?
I
Oh,
told,
okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Woody no. Woody Harrelson was up for that role, either the Rick role or the Samuel.
You don't want Rick rolled.
Yeah, no, you don't want to get Rick rolled. The Rick character or the Sam Rockwell character. And because of scheduling conflicts, he had to back out because he had already had a family vacation planned.
There's so much. It's great shows, no matter what. And
so good.
White Lotus, a great series ending.
Yes.
Too. All right, moving forward into this whole show.
A dating trend or a dating concern, some might suggest, something called micro cheating. Have you heard about this? Micro cheating.
Hey, all right. Tell me about micro cheating, girl.
All right, here we go. Micro cheating includes someone who might be engaging in what seems like innocent flirting.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
and just with anybody, I guess.
Yeah,
just
with
like
anybody.
what I do every day, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. They have a backup love interest.
But all right, women, they say every woman has a backup.
Facts.
Fact, right? Like that person might live way back here in the back of your mind, but that's what I've heard.
Okay, all
and
right,
if I'm
that's-
wrong on that, I don't want to
But
be
that's
sexist.
fair. But do you ever text an ex?
I have, yes.
Okay,
yes,
see,
yes.
so then you also have a backup. Okay.
That's a backup?
That's a backup.
All right. Even though there's no way that
If you're texting an ex, that's a backup.
yes.
It's kind of easy to not when they don't talk to you anyway. so.
Well,
I got my own
that
reasons.
is true. They secretly have an emotional connection with someone other than you.
Okay.
Secretly is the key word there. They're corresponding, they're chatting, maybe they're texting with somebody who's not your other half, and you're not
Makes sense.
telling
Okay.
the other one about it, which
makes
I
sense.
think that's the part that's a problem. They conceal their phone and take it everywhere with them.
All right.
I don't conceal it; it just goes with me.
Now James is laughing, so clearly this has touched a nerve.
Well, hold on. So is the work wife, work husband micro cheating?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely. That's like textbook.
Well,
but by this definition,
Sorry.
yes.
black men don't cheat.
Have you ever seen that?
Baby Billy said so.
Have you ever seen that skit from overseas where the guy shows up and his actual wife's there and he's like, "Oh, here's my work wife I was telling you about." Like, yes, we went on vacation. Here's our child. It's just my work wife. Leave me alone.
I love it. The work wife. Last one on the list. Your partner gets defensive over everything.
Yeah, well, that's a sure
wow.
sign.
Yeah.
That obviously, and all of that is obviously communication, the lack of.
Bingo.
On
Yeah.
that. Micro cheating.
Micro cheating.
Let's jump into some trending topics here. There's some video from a recent flight that captures the moment where two passengers get into it mid-flight. The problem? It's a common one, the reclining seat. It happened during a Jetstar flight from Indonesia to Australia. Now, in the clip, you can actually see one guy arguing with people in the row behind him. The situation escalates after a man in the baseball cap gets up, attempts to grab him by reaching over a row of seats. And that's when another passenger actually jumps in to stop the fight. Good for him. Experts say it's unreasonable to think fellow passengers will not take advantage of putting their seat back regardless of the flight time. Hugo and I, we were, yesterday's meeting, we were talking a little bit about this. We have no issues. We don't feel bad leaning our seat back. We don't have a problem at all. And then Matt jumps in and goes, yeah,
Because
you're
you
not
fit
what?
somewhat comfortably into it.
100%.
I'm 6'2". It's not that. The seat's not made for me anyway.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem, even still, with somebody in front of me when it leaned back. I never had an issue where
either.
it's done anything. No,
It's for people that have height. It's the
it's
airline's
because your
fault.
knees.
Yeah, it's the airline's fault because they make the seats. I mean, the space
is
between the
true.
seats
But-
so close so they
Yeah.
can pack people in. You can barely my knees touch the seat in front of me.
But
no matter
usually,
what.
but here's the thing: it seems like if they lean back, you're getting more
No.
space because
Right,
if it goes
'cause
like
you have a little bit more leg room
Yeah, I mean,
underneath.
Their knees right here, seat goes up in my lap.
Right,
I might
yeah.
as well do their hair while we're on the plane.
Oh,
I've had people sling their hair.
that is.
Feet,
I get
everything.
Oh,
I
come
get
on.
offended when they do it before they say you're allowed to do it while I'm trying to get my electronics. I've been
yeah.
slapped in the head a
Knocked
few
in
more
the
times
head,
when I'm
yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah,
Right. That
yeah,
is
that's
true.
something, yeah.
If you're looking for love on a dating app, the latest trend is actually not looking. Tribal is a new dating app which blurs a profile photo for 72 hours before subscribers can see who they are engaging with. The unique feature encourages users to focus on the person behind the screen and start with meaningful conversations first. Relationship experts say swipe culture has conditioned people to believe that true love is found with one right or left move based on image. Researchers say new studies reveal a major spike in the negative impact that dating apps are having on mental health issues and depression. Really, you don't say.
Right. If you think about all these things that are popping up here, like Love is Blind and all these shows,
Yeah.
that naked show you were telling me about over in London,
Yes.
England, where you don't see the person. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see the people who are wanting to date somebody for who they are
Yeah.
instead of what they look like.
This is true. However, I think when it comes down to it, guys are visual, right?
100 no, it's science.
Women can sort of see beyond that, but for
Hence
for
why
men,
I'm married and Matt's married.
For men, it's a visual thing. So
100%.
let's say you create this great conversation, and this has happened to me before, where I've had like great text dialogue with a guy, but then you go out on a date and it's just like there's just nothing there.
It seems like almost there are different people behind it.
Yeah.
They have that confidence, so you know they have it. But it's like
Yes.
something between from what they think and what they say are two different
Right.
things.
What
and-
translates
yeah.
from this to actual in person.
They're
is not
blurring
the
out
same
the
thing.
faces. You're just going to have a bunch of bikini photos, and then when you get there, she looks like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
This is true. It's very possible.
You gotta see it
But
through,
then
my
how
boy.
is
You
that
gotta
any-
see it through.
Just blur the fish out. That's
Right.
it, when the guy
But-
stands there short.
She got a
But
bad
how
body.
is-
You
How
cover
is
up
that
the
any
face.
different than somebody changing their profile picture or using a picture that's 10, 20 years
Filtering
old?
it or
Yeah.
chat GPT in it.
Talk show host Kelly Clarkson, she might be ready to exit stage right.
Really?
Word has it that Clarkson is actually once out of her daytime talk show. Clarkson was away from her show for about a month with what was described as personal matter. Insiders say the singer wants to spend more time with her kids. Clarkson moved her show from New York to to New York from Los Angeles to start the show, and some say that she wants to return back to the West Coast. She recently shared with fans that she felt lost and alone during the last decade being in the spotlight. And it's a hard thing to do, number one, when the show's named after you.
Yeah.
And then from what I hear from behind the scenes is they had to do so much to get that show from LA to New York, change-wise and that sort of thing. That's very expensive. And now if she quits, you have to think there's a lot of pressure on her because she has a whole staff that will lose their jobs.
That is true. And there was also some talk that she might be joining Jenna Bush on that Today talk show after Today to replace Coda Conby. But now we hear she wants to get out of the talk show thing altogether. So I don't know if that's even a possibility.
We want to know what you think. Head to our website, drop us an email. We got more Flash coming up around the corner right here. Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. It is summer, and that means it's more than just Speedos by the pool, though we'd love to see this guy wearing just that. It's Dr. Frank Vigiano from What's New, Doc? Doc, tell us, first off, you got some great ideas. We are going into the warmer months. We have to stay cool. Tell me about some ways that we can actually stay cool and look cool at the same time.
Oh, Mitch, it's a scorcher out there, man. It's really, really hot. So Mr. Cool is the world's first DIY ductless HVAC system. It's good for all seasons. So pre-charged line sets allow quick connections. Single zone or multi-zone units, Mitch, are available for 2 to 5 rooms. And here's what's so important, soon to be 6 rooms.
Oh, wow.
So the air handler can be wall mounted or ceiling mounted. It has easy air filter access, and it's America's true, only do-it-yourself HVAC system with no special tools or ductwork needed, Mitch. And the new 4th and 5th generation units have a smartphone app, voice controls, and Energy Star certification. Check for special sale pricing and rebates, and go to MrCoolDIY.com and select stores nationwide, Mitch.
Sounds very cool. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but you are actually a scratch master. You play the best music at the parties, and you have something that's actually going to make it so much easier for everybody to be the cool DJ. Tell us about it.
Oh, yeah. These are X-Boom, buddy, and they're by Will.i.am. Yes. So LG's introduced a signature sound unit with more balanced, vibrant, immersive audio, created in partnership and tuned by multi-platinum musician and tech entrepreneur Will.i.am.
Yeah.
The smart Bluetooth speakers, the X-Boom Bounce, Grab, and Stage 301 that you see here are portable and a new level with AI sound, lighting, and calibration. The X-Boom Stage 301 turns any space into a vibrant stage with a 12-hour battery life, Mitch.
Wow.
And listen to this. The X-Boom Bounce has up to 30 hours of battery life, which is amazing. They even have X-Boom earbuds for ultra-portable listening. And to learn more, visit LG.com.
Sounds very cool. Now, when we're by the pool, kind of watching TV is such a cool thing. I have one of these. I'm blown away by the Mirage Vision outdoor TV. Tell the folks more about this.
Yeah, this is very cool. So Mirage Vision is the first and only manufacturer that focuses on outdoor video technology. Mirage Vision invented the world's first consumer outdoor TV in 2004 and has evolved ever since, Mitch. Perfect for patio, deck, backyard, or pool. Their proprietary weatherization process provides the brightest TV in each of the outdoor TV categories. With sizes, listen to this, Mitch, from 22 to 220 inches. How about that? I know. It's designed and made in Las Vegas. And for more information, go to miragevision.com.
You know what blows everybody away when they see mine? It's waterproof, and they protected it. They do it's a really cool TV to have outside by the pool. Really, really neat. Okay, you got to look.
Yeah.
You got to look good. You got to make sure that during the summer months when you go out, your clothes look great. The LG Styler is going to help you do that, right?
That's correct. Yes, it's a smart wardrobe, Mitch. It's the future of clothing care, a hassle-free way to care for your clothes. It steams, deodorizes, and refreshes instead of just masking odors, which is so important. As steam circulates, hangers vibrate. It uses no chemicals. That's really the key. To care for hard-to-wash items like jackets, backpacks, stuffed toys, and pillows. It's certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation, and has an integrated pants presser as well. Simply plug it into a standard outlet, Mitch. No need for an electrician or a plumber.
Cool.
It's hands-free with Alexa, Google Assistant, or LG ThinQ app. For more information, visit lg.com.
And that means LG means looks good, means it's going to make you look good. I love that.
Good.
All right,
Like that. Looks good.
maybe Mike doing a little bit of summer travel. You have a way that you don't have to worry about gas this summer with this new vehicle here. You were telling me a little bit about it, but give me more deets on the Ioniq 9.
Yeah, it's game-changing, Mitch.
Yeah.
It is the Ioniq 9 by Hyundai. It's basically an electric SUV. It offers long range and next-level comfort, features, and capabilities. It's a 3-row electric SUV with spacious design, distinctive styling, and cutting-edge EV technology. Mitch, listen to this. It has a range on it, long range up to 335 miles.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, and listen to this. It's ultra-fast charging from 10 to 80% in just 24 minutes.
Oh,
That's unheard of.
no kidding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It has a Bose stereo system and a relaxation seat, leg rest, and slidable console. The suspension tuning offers impressive control, handling, and refined comfort. And for more information, Mitch, it's HyundaiUSA.com or visit your local Hyundai dealer.
Sounds very cool. We'll have this and so much more on our website. And of course, the summer months, we are ready thanks to you. I don't know if you knew this or not, but the last summer bash that you threw at your house, we actually have a picture of you DJing in the Speedos. Keegan, can we take that shot? Oh, we lost it, Dr. Frank. We'll get it on our website or somewhere. So don't worry about that. Dr. Frank, thanks so much. And if you want more information on these products and so much more, you can check out what'snewdoc.com or just head to our website at dailyflashshow.com. Stick around, we got more after this.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment.
Okay, so you want me to cancel the Will and Jada Smith celebrity roast? Okay, will do.
You'll be entertained with intriguing, informative, and engaging guests. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun.
All right, I'm gonna pull a groin. Oh, that's not what broke.
Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
Welcome to Preview Review this week, where we give you a sneak peek whilst speaking geek. Well, kids, Universal Orlando has finally pre-opened its newest theme park here in Orlando, Universal Orlando's Epic Universe. Let's discuss. Okay. So the park officially opens on May 22nd.
Okay.
Now it's got a few lands in there. It's got the Celestial Park, which is what you're walking into. It's got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, which of course we needed more Harry Potter.
100%,
right,
I've
we
agreed.
needed more
Yeah.
Harry
Look at
Potter. But what the early parts, what they're discussing about that is the queue of it. A lot of people got previews of it, and the ride wasn't really working yet, so they had to go into the queue. We, of course, have Super Mario World, which people have had already previews of sorta at Universal Studios Hollywood and in Japan. So we have an idea of what that was going to be like. Still a huge immersive experience once you go in the tunnel and go up. There's a How to Train Your Dragon land, Isle of Berk, which I don't really know a lot about. It's more for the little kids, I think. But, I mean, the parents are loving it. The animatronics in there are already looking amazing. But the piece de resistance, as you would say, is the Dark Universe area. This is what everybody is talking about. So this one is an immersive thing, bringing all your Universal monsters. The animatronics are what everyone is talking about. The big ride there is Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experience.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Which people are coming out of there saying it's the greatest ride in the history of theme
wow.
parks. It's the greatest immersive experience. My problem, though, and hear me out, guys. All right. That right there is all of the influencers that they just let in, and they're already showing every nook and cranny. That's the entrance to the Super Mario World. But every influencer in the world was out there with their fluffy top camera, their little gimbal thing, showing you every little nook and cranny. And look, I get it, Universal. You want the free promotion and you want people out there. I would like to go experience it for myself.
I don't blame you.
Now, I will give
got
Universal
you.
props for this. They do not allow you to film the rides.
Well, that's smart.
They will
you
slap
don't want
your
to give it
hands
away.
for that. They're telling you, please don't do that. Because they had a photo ban overall leading up to this. Because they were giving employee previews for this, which Universal really never really did before. But because this park has so many things going on inside of it, and also Universal has a history of opening up parks and stuff not working. The classic story of when the first Universal Studios opened here in Florida and Steven Spielberg got stuck on his own Jaws ride. King Kong never working for like the first year or two there. So they have had these technical problems when they opened Islands of Adventure. There were hiccups there as well. A lot of people got stuck on the Hulk coaster. Some of my grade school friends that were testing it out for the middle school previews were. So those are the things. But what we're getting out of this is a new immersive experience. And what a lot of people are talking about is that Disney's going to have a run for their money. So this is going to have to up Disney's game. You know, one takes a shot at one, the other one has to take a shot at the other. But what we're seeing on these previews, I can't wait to check it out, is that it all looks amazing.
It does look amazing, and how hard they've been working on it too. Matt, what would you say is the biggest surprise from that media preview?
What I have been watching on the clips, and now I know I complain about them doing this, but I was watching them, is the food out there. They have upped the game on the theme park food. You know, we're used to paying $20 for something that you're like, what did I just pay for? They are saying that the food, they really put their effort into that at this
That's
park.
good to hear, actually. I would love to see that. You know, if you're going to pay $20 for something, it better taste like it.
Yeah,
right?
$20 burger, it better taste like a $20 burger.
All right, Matt. We'll wait till you get your official invite down there. Until then, we'll just have to go out with those obnoxious YouTubers. So we'll have to deal with them. All right, check this out. Here's a cult that might make you go a little cocoa nuts. It's a new probiotic yogurt. It's intended to clear out your gut, and it's some claim that it's actually making them feel and look younger. It's called the Coconut Cult, and fans claim it helps with digestion, improves your health, and clears up your skin. The makers of Coconut Cult recommend starting with 1 to 2 spoonfuls of the yogurt per day. It's not budget friendly. Coconut Cult could set you back about $39 for a 16-ounce jar. Smaller jars are available, about $9. Fans can even sign up for a subscription service for their delivery right to their home. And you've tried this, Jackson.
I had
Give
to
us a
try
little
it.
review.
Hugo, our executive producer, put this story, and I'm like, okay, I'm interested. And I found that they were selling it at the Whole Foods store,
Whole Foods, okay.
And a couple of other specialty markets here in our area. I thought it was tremendous. Like, honestly, I don't know if it was just my psyche thinking, okay, I feel better. But these jars go for about $8.99. They're small, but here's the thing. You're only supposed to have about 2 tablespoons a day.
Okay.
And they are packed with crazy is it CFUs?
It's 400 billion CFUs probiotics, which means something per unit, meaning which is amazing. 400 billion is incredible.
In this jar, it's a combination of probiotic and prebiotic, and they say if you do the jar thing, you can't double dip, because if you put your spoon in, you either have to wash the spoon off or get a new one, because the bacteria in your mouth will spoil the bacteria that's in this yogurt. It's phenomenal, and it's better and less expensive to buy it in store than it is online. Also, if you decide to buy it online, expect a 3 to 5 week wait, because they package and produce everything in Ogden, Utah, and the way they package it, it takes a while to make sure, because it's got to come to you, refrigerated. And so it's better if you can find it in your local market.
And you feel a difference?
I love it.
Yeah, it will. People don't realize how important gut health is. So
watch
try
the
this out.
Netflix documentary, Secrets of Your Gut. It's amazing.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash. Today's trends, tomorrow's top.
And it's the 411 show today.
411.
So we got a lot of information set up
ton.
for you, right?
Nonstop.
I tell you, man, what we need to be more as a country is united instead of divided. But it
Yes.
seems like there is a division when it comes to everything, including your health care. There are more and more people that are saying they want to go to doctors that share their political viewpoints. Meaning, like if you are, say, maybe a Republican or whatever, they want to know what their healthcare provider is. And it's happening more and more. They're actually going to that. And they're saying, okay, does it matter? There's a thing called a Hippocratic oath
Yes.
they have to take no matter what. So if you're a doctor, you have to help out anybody. There's some new legislation in Oklahoma, however, that could change that, by the way.
Oh, really?
That's a whole other sidebar thing.
That's a whole nother topic.
Where you have to, if you're a doctor and
Yeah.
you don't want to treat somebody, you don't have to. Anyway, but moving back to this. Do you think it plays a part, politics plays a part at all in who you choose for your doctor?
Well, I'll say this. During the pandemic, there were some doctors that made headlines because they refused to treat people who were either
That's
A,
where it comes from.
Republican,
Yeah.
or B, refused to get the vaccine because they thought their political beliefs did not align with theirs. Now, as a doctor, I think that is, I think that's unacceptable.
I hope they take
Yeah.
that title away from them, because that's not what
That's
hypocritical
not what,
oath is.
yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. I mean, and aside from that, and then, there's also people who say, well, look, I'm not going to go to that doctor because I know they believe X, Y, and Z. Let's say you're a liberal, you're a Democrat, you refuse to go to a doctor because you found out that they're pro-life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, you're supposed to be saving lives and helping people, regardless of whether you're red, whether you're blue or purple.
And
well, if
which-
you're purple, then you do need help for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, you better change it. You better be going up some Oompa Loompa tube right now in Willy
Exactly.
Wonka's place if you're purple. But it does, I always found it interesting, like in elections, like the dog catcher or whatever. I'm a Republican, and I don't care what you are.
Yeah.
You're the dog catcher.
Right.
What do I care? Maybe you catch it on the right side of the dog instead of the
Yeah.
left. That's the only thing I could see why your political affiliation. But I think that should go along with your being. I can understand it because there is some bedside manners. If a doctor doesn't treat you
Yes.
right, you can see that. But we're judging people about what they believe politically, and which is blinders. 100%. We've got to keep our open mind about this and just go by the reviews. If and again, you're allowed to if it's a specialty doctor that believes different than you and you think that's a big deal, then don't go to him. But why even go down that road? It's good to have that.
On the flip side, I think that if you feel so strongly about those views, then as a private doctor, I think you can cater to that particular
If
clientele.
you need to, okay.
Now, if I go to the doctor and he knows maybe I'm a Democrat or a Republican and he removes my right leg or my left leg, and I know he comes from a different side of the party, I could sue.
Yeah, but do you guys think that one side should be less funded?
Funded,
I think both
that's
sides should not be funded.
Yeah, I think once you do that, you're talking
Yeah.
about which pills go in your mouth and that
Exactly,
sort of thing.
yeah.
Which, by the way, our staff doctor, Dr. Feelgood, he's very liberal, passing out the oxycodone. He's very, very liberal. Am I right on that? Hey, you remember that night?
$10.
I
I don't remember that night. I don't remember that
fell
night.
off that.
Here,
Oh, you don't remember?
Wait, your hand's so soft.
Did we just get NGO money from Pfizer?
We did.
Yeah, I think that
we
just
did.
was brought to you by Pfizer.
I would love to know our viewers' thoughts on this because
Yeah.
is it a big deal? So what we need you to do, check it out. Go to our website. It's dailyflashshow.com.
Yeah, let us know what you think. This is a great topic, especially during this particular climate. It seems like the last 2 decades, the climate has been completely divided, and it just continues to get more extreme. And now a lot of reports are surfacing, studies are surfacing that one side is becoming a lot more violent and condoning violence. And I think that's an
We got to
absolute
get
no-no.
that out.
We do.
altogether.
That's
You
unacceptable.
need to go to your doctor and find out what's wrong with you. But if
That's
he's a liberal
true.
doctor or a conservative doctor, it doesn't first your views.
You
it
need
is
Dr. Common Sense for that one.
Tell you what, we'll have more Flash, and we're going to get into some good stuff when we return. Stick around. You're watching Daily Flash.
With Easter on the horizon, many families are looking for some fresh ideas to celebrate the springtime holiday. Here's lifestyle expert Elizabeth Warner with what's new with the Easter Bunny this year. Hey, Elizabeth.
All right, well, let's jump right in with some of our kids' favorite characters from Paw Patrol. This is Adventure Bay Airport Set. Now, we're going to be able to create thrilling adventures with this play set. Over 7 different areas for our kids to explore, including an airport command center, a fueling station, and my personal favorite, the vehicle launcher. Kids are going to play out all of their favorite Paw Patrol rescue missions and, of course, come up with a few of their own. This comes with Chase and his squad racer, along with the mayor of Foggy Bottom. So a lot of fun for our kids. Now, when it comes to sensory play, I love kinetic sand. It's the original squeezable, stretchable, moldable, natural sand that never dries. Well, now it's also color and form changing. So in warm water, it's going to be a natural color, but extra stretchy. In cold water, it's going to turn blue. Now, the case that it comes in opens up and becomes a play set with areas for warm water and cold water. It comes with a couple molds, it comes with a rake, and at the end of the day, everything stores right inside of this case. We can take it to grandma's house or take it on the go. Now, our little ones love Hatchimals. This is amazing. Little creatures that with love and care, they're actually going to be able to get them to hatch themselves to life. We set the eggs in this cute little pink heart-shaped pool, add water, and then watch the magic begin as they hatch. Once they've hatched, there are loads of accessories they come with, from glasses to hats to a little floaty. Kids are going to play with this for hours on end. Now, when it comes to our little ones, I absolutely love Melissa and Doug. They have a really great group of products called Sticker Wow. Kids are clamoring to collect all of these. They're adorable little characters, including our bunny, Parsnip, and Sprinkles, the purple unicorn. Each character are filled with 300 stickers. Refills are available. The included activity pads encourage our little ones to work on matching, counting, and lots of other really fun activities. I love this. It's mess-free. We can take it on the go. They can utilize this in their car seat or if you're traveling somewhere. Lots of fun for our little ones. And yes, they're learning at the same time as playing. Now, finally, I adore Blockables. These are large wooden blocks with felt accessories, perfect for those cute little chubby hands to build up, down, and all around. The blocks are really great because they're connectable. So now whatever our kids build, they're going to be able to pick up and actually play with, which is very different than traditional blocks. Now, the box it comes in opens up and becomes this gorgeous play set. And then at the end of the day, all those blocks can go back into the box for easy storage. It even has a handle to carry it around. Now, you can head to our website, warnerinfo.com, for more information on any of these fun items.
Hey, you ready to tackle a few of those nagging spring maintenance chores? Well, here's a look into the ultimate home maintenance guide. Check it out.
Spring is the perfect season to take advantage of the warm weather and tackle household tasks before the summer heat arrives. Meredith Sprecher, director of AHS Acquisition at American Home Shield, has more.
Regular maintenance and addressing issues promptly are crucial for preventing costly repairs in the future. Not only does it save you money, but it also keeps your home in excellent condition. Plus, taking care of repairs now allows you to fully enjoy summer activities without the worry of unfinished tasks.
In addition to regular maintenance, spring is a good time to invest in or review your existing home warranty, which differs from home insurance.
While they sound similar, home insurance and home warranties serve different purposes. Homeowners insurance protects against incidents that may happen, like a fire or storm damage. A home warranty covers what will happen, the inevitable repair or replacement of systems and appliances, such as your refrigerator or furnace, which are prone to normal wear and tear.
For more information, visit ahs.com.
Well, AI and virtual reality are taking the world by storm and quickly becoming part of our education systems. Education expert Dr. Eileen Hawkins is here today to discuss the future of education and sharing some exciting online school options. Doctor, tell us about the new USPA online school and what it's offering students across the country.
U.S. Performance Academy is an accredited online middle and high school serving students in grades 6 through 12. And our mission is to build the educational experience that is truly personalized and flexible that students need and deserve in an ever changing educational landscape.
Can you share how education technology like AI and VR play a significant role in USPA's online curriculum?
Sure. Our teachers are harnessing the power of AI and virtual reality and educational technology to strengthen the relationships that they are building with students and to be able to truly personalize and customize the learning experience for each of the students they work with in a way that brick and mortar schools, quite candidly, just aren't quite set up to do.
So what are your predictions for the future of ed tech and online learning?
We have the tools and the technology to build a unique, individualized experience for every single child. Now, our task is to harness that and truly execute on that. So, my prediction is that educational technology will evolve and completely change the landscape and the experience of schools as parents want more choices about how a school experience can best meet and support their their students' unique needs and aspirations.
Doctor, where can we go for more info?
Please check us out on our website, gouspa.org, and we invite everyone to join us for a virtual open house to meet our team and learn about how we custom build that educational experience for each of our students.
Thanks, Doc. We'll make sure we have this on our website at dailyflashshow.com. Hey, as families gear up for back to school season, which is kind of insane, there is an easy way to navigate a child's tech usage with appropriate solutions. Here to help is tech and family lifestyle expert Martina Durante, who is teaming up with Verizon to share with parents a playbook with tips for every grade level, a smart, simple guide to navigating your child's tech use with confidence. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Hey, do you have a suggestion for age-appropriate technology?
Yes, absolutely. For kids between 0 and 6 years old, technology should be minimal and highly supervised. But for kids 6 to 9 years old, we have to start introducing them to technology. So a great option is the Gizmo Watch that gives them the option to do video calling, but at the same time has a lot of safety, no internet or no social media. And for older kids, we have the Verizon Family app and the Verizon Family app Plus that you can filter the content, limit the time they are online, but at the same time they feel independent. So the ideal is to give them that perfect balance for them to feel independent, but for us, for them to be safe as well.
How can a smartwatch help children deal with their tech?
A smartwatch is a perfect entry point for little kids into technology. The Gizmo Watch teaches them how to do video calling, text messages, take pictures, and other safe features. For example, you can only have 20 contacts on their database that are pre-approved by us, by the parents, and they start learning to use technology in a very, very safe mode.
Where can we go for more info?
For more info, you can go to verizon.com/family-tech, TECH.
Thanks for all that. We'll make sure we have it on our website at dailyflashshow.com. Well, the summer grilling season is in full swing, and one classic pantry item is making a flavorful comeback. Here's more.
Burgers and hot dogs may headline the grill, but baked beans are making a strong showing at summer cookouts. Chef James Bricione has more.
Baked beans are incredibly versatile. I use them in hamburger bakes, layer them into hot dogs with cheese, and even stuff them into grilled chili rellenos. They bring big flavor with little effort.
Chef's chili relleno recipe starts with poblano peppers stuffed with Bush's vegetarian baked beans, onions, jalapenos, and red bell pepper. For something heartier, hamburger baked beans combine seasoned ground beef with Bush's original baked beans.
That chili relleno dish is one of my favorites. It's easy to prep, great for vegetarian or gluten-free guests, and the beans add that smoky, savory bite that works with anything else on the plate.
Another go-to for feeding a crowd is baked bean and cheese hot dogs, made with Bush's brown sugar hickory baked beans, onions, and cheddar. Bush's baked beans varieties include original, brown sugar hickory, vegetarian, zero sugar added, and more. Visit bushbeans.com.
Well, the beloved and trusted household name for over 175 years, Arm & Hammer, is showing up for families in a whole new way by giving the whole darn arm, which delivers the strength of dollars saved and more jobs well done.
Softball superstar and mom of three Jenny Finch was kicking off the new campaign at the MLB All-Star Week in Atlanta, where baseball fans of all ages and their families from all over the country were invited to give their whole darn arm at the Arm & Hammer pitching cages.
We're celebrating the game, families coming out, the future generations to come, and the past as well. And so just so much to celebrate here this week around so many fun all-star festivities.
This is the first of many Arm & Hammer initiatives to empower families nationwide through practical support and authentic outreach, giving consumers the tools and the encouragement they need to power through their day.
Families are struggling today. They're carrying so much added weight. They're balancing so much. And so Arm & Hammer is really, truly stepping up to the plate with the whole darn arm and just helping America celebrate those little victories at home. As a working mom, an ex-professional athlete, I have 3 kids at home, all playing sports. There's a ton to do, and so I love the fact that Arm & Hammer helps me celebrate those little victories, and sometimes those little victories don't seem like little victories. They're huge. When the laundry's done, that's everything. That's like a gold medal that I won that day. And so this campaign is bringing real help to families, not just through great products, but through encouragement, community support, and useful tools.
To help even more, Arm & Hammer is also giving families a chance to win a full laundry room transformation worth $5,000 to cover a new washer, dryer, shelving, fresh paint, and more to bring your dream laundry space to life. Plus, 100 others will score gift cards to stock up on Arm & Hammer goodies to sustain them throughout the year. To learn more and get a chance to win, visit armandhammer.wyng.com/the-whole-darn-arm-giveaway.
KSA Entertainment is dedicated to uplifting the communities we serve. Through KSA Cares, we're bringing awareness to the causes that matter most, supporting those who work tirelessly to make a difference. From honoring veterans to championing environmental responsibility, KSA Cares is committed to inspiring positive change. At KSA Entertainment, we're here for the stories that bring us closer. Innovate with us. We can make a difference.
Hey everybody, before we head into the weekend, we always like to give you our picks for streaming for the weekend. This is where we tell you about something you got to check out on your streaming services. We start off with AJ. What's your pick?
Okay, this show features a guest we've had on our show previously. Yeah, it's called Greed and Gold. It's on Netflix, The Hunt for Finn's Treasure.
I was at a friend's house. He told me a guy by the name of Forrest Fan hid some treasure worth, at the time, everybody's saying $1 to $5 million. I would love to be a millionaire one day. We're rednecks, but not stupid rednecks. Yeah.
It is so good. Cool. The guest we had on the show wrote a book about the hunt for Finn's treasure. It is twisty and turny. I loved it.
It's neat. It's neat. It's fun, too.
Yeah.
It's interactive.
I lived in New Mexico. I went hunting for that.
Before that, you no such luck, though. Huh?
Nice. All right, well, my pick this week just came out on Disney+, and if you're like me, you grew up with this as a father-son story in a Goofy movie. It's called Not a Goof.
Jeffrey Katzenberg was talking about going on a vacation with his daughter, and they weren't quite getting along, and he thought that might be an interesting subject matter for the story of Goofy and Max.
A father who's worried about his son and where he's going.
It's funny, this movie just celebrated its 30th birthday, and when you're watching it as a kid, you're like, oh, come on, let the kid go have fun. And now as you're watching it older, you're like, spend time with your dad. He's not going to be there forever.
It makes you think, right? Yeah, I love shows that pull out that emotion.
That's
very
great.
good. All right, speaking of families, I just, if I can't get enough of the Righteous Gemstones, so I had to go old school by way of Danny McBride's Vice Principals, now streaming on Max.
Come tomorrow, there's a brand new principal in town. His name is Neil Gamby.
Whatever, Gamby. First thing I'm gonna do when I become principal is fire you.
Gentlemen, I'd like you to meet the new principal at North Jackson.
I am so sorry that I'm late. There's a car parked in the principal's face.
Love this show. If you like Righteous Gemstones, you're gonna. If you love Danny McBride, this is a Danny McBride production. It's all in South Carolina. Great show, and he's made quite an empire out there.
What I love about Walter Coggin is he went from that guy from that thing. That guy. See, now we're starting to know his name.
I love him, and I love him, and he is unbelievable in this role too. It's kind of like a halfway between White Lotus and Baby Billy in this role. That just shows it. That does it for our show. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Yeah. Be good, everybody. Head to our website for more, dailyflashshow.com.